with an energy cost of 3 or less and the servant skill, you may play it, otherwise return it to the bottom of your deck. So this side we actually have Vegeta and Babidi. This is the front side. The Overlord is on the front side. That's also once per turn. His auto on the front side is actually add 1 card from your life to your hand. When this card attacks, you draw 1 card, and this card gets 5k power and double strike for the turn. To awaken him, you need 5 or less life, and then you may switch 2 of your energy to active mode. So we'll put that right there. We've got a green Majin Buu looking for a fight. So it's got Deflect, and when this card is played, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it, as long as it has an energy of 4 or less. Next, we have this really cool art-looking card called Darkness Blast Stinger. It's an activate battle. If your leader is a Dark Broly card, you choose up to 1 card. It gets plus 10k for the battle. Then you may take 2 black battle cards with 30k power from your drop area to your warp. If you do, you choose up to 1 of your leader cards, and it gets plus 5k power. So this card is pretty insane because first off, you're giving 1 of your cards 10k, so it could be your leader, and you could give your leader plus 15. We got Yamcha, Demonic Transformation. He's a blocker, and he's a servant. So we're just gonna throw that there, that there. Another vanilla Poutine, 10k. Baby Diabolic Parasite, counterplay. Everything in this set for Baby is gonna be counter, I believe. So you play this card, switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode, and if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's placed at the bottom of its owner's deck instead of being played. And it has Overlord once per turn. So we're going to throw that with our baby stuff. This is the Son Goku Guardian. I don't know why they like to do that, but we'll flip it over. So there's a Son Goku, the black version. Burst 3 when he attacks, and then you add up to 1 card from your life, and then you draw a card. His backside, he gets double strike. During your turn, he gets plus 5k for every 8 black battle cards in your warp. You can activate his main once per turn and place up to 4 black battle cards from your warp in your drop area, then draw a card. Honestly, I feel like he's the worst version of I forget which leader it is. I know there's a leader that does pretty much the same thing, but it's better. I think it's Mira. You guys can comment and let me know if I'm wrong. I know that there's one that came out earlier. Anyways, Nappa Elite Warrior. He's a super combo. Your leader has to be red, and then if you have 4 or less, you super combo with him and draw a card. We have Final Shine Attack, Counter Attack. If your leader is mono blue, negate the attack. Then you may choose 1 mono blue card in your hand, discard it, and if you do, you draw 2 cards. We got our Hollow Poutine, and we have our secret rare, which is Garlic Jr., Overlord of the Dead Zone. He is a unique card, so you can only have 1 Garlic Jr. Overlord of the Dead Zone on the field, and he is indestructible. He has crit, and to X evolve, and he has X evolve. So you tap 1, and then you need a yellow Garlic Jr. with energy cost of 3 to X evolve. He has Overlord once per turn, and he has this activate main once per turn. If your leader card is a yellow Demon Clan card, look at the bottom card of your deck, and if it's a yellow Demon Clan with energy cost 2 or less, you may play it. Otherwise, you just return it to the bottom of your deck. And that's Overlord is something you're gonna hear a lot. So just get ready, guys. I'm just gonna. There we go. All right, so we got Demon God Deborah, Dark Dominion. Activate main. If your leader is green, you discard this card from your hand and choose 1 of your Unison cards and remove a marker from it. You add up to 1 Dark Dragon Ball from your deck or drop area to your hand, and then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So that's pretty cool. Paragus, Tawa's subordinate. This is actually pretty cool because we got like 2 different Paragus in this set, which is like phenomenal because we got this type of Paragus and now we got a black Paragus. Actually, he's actually, yeah. I did not. I was referring to the card, and so this card skill can't be negated in any area. You can't play this card from any area unless your leader is Dark Broly. So this is actually for a Broly deck. Most of you, some of y'all that don't know, Paragus is usually prevalent to mostly seen in Broly decks just because of his skills. But there's like one Paragus that people play a playset of outside of Broly decks. So he can't attack. His activate main slash battle. So you can activate it during your main phase or during your battle phase. You choose this card and 1 Tower card in your battle area and switch them to rest mode. And then you choose 1 of your Dark Broly battle cards and it gains crit for the turn. Next we have Bulma, wife of the prince, and I honestly feel like we have a Bulma in every set. When this card is played, activate up to 1 super Blutz Wave generator from your deck, then shuffle your deck. So those of you that don't know what Super Blutz Wave is, it is actually a card that came out in set 8. The Malicious Machinations, which we have the mat for over here. It was for a super baby deck. It actually helped you search out your babies and stuff. So we got a vanilla Son Gohan. Ultimate Transformation Mirror. It's pretty nice to see that he's finally coming back in a set. When this card is played, choose up to 1 card in your opponent's hand and send it to their warp. You activate his activate battle once per turn. You choose 1 of your black cards with 30k and place it in its owner's drop area. You choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and send it to its owner's warp. With Mira, it's always been where he's gonna go ahead and warp something. He's always gonna do something that's gonna hurt your opponent. And his deck just still is in rotation, which is pretty good. Energy Field. Counter attack, negate the attack, and you can't activate copies of this for the remainder of the turn, which is fine. If you have 4 or more yellow Demon Clan cards in play, your opponent can't attack once more for the turn. So this is going to go for that Demon Clan deck that we spoke about earlier. And it's really just going to help you in the long run. You can also, if you have 4 or more yellow Demon Clan in play, you can activate this card from your hand without paying any energy cost, which is really cool because that's actually different from what we've had previously before this set, where it was if you had 4 life or less, you go ahead and you can activate that card from your hand as long as you take a life. So this is different. You know, it's actually requiring you to play the Demon Clan, so I'm gonna say that they're pretty good. I haven't seen a Demon Clan in action. I'll do a whole stream about that another time. So we have another baby card, Counter Attack. Negate the attack, play this card. When it's played, you can look at the bottom card of your deck. If it's a mono blue with a counter skill, you may add it to your hand. If you added a card to your hand, then you can just choose 1 card in your hand and place it in at the bottom of your deck. Otherwise, just return the card you looked at to the bottom of the deck. So, like I said, that is a thing with the Broly set, so we know that we're going to see a lot of counters when it comes to baby cards. Deborah, King of the Demon Realm. If your leader is green and you choose 1 of your Unison cards and remove a marker from it, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's Unison cards and remove a marker from it, which is actually going to be very helpful because Unisons have made a very prevalent, have made their presence known. And for a while, the only card we had was like Absolute Confidence, to actually remove markers from those guys, which doesn't really help when it's just 1 marker. So now we're actually getting stuff to go ahead and take that out. Next we have Garlic Jr. He's an Overlord. He has Overlord once per turn. When he attacks, you draw a card. When your life is at 4 or less, or if you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 3 in play, You may draw one card, switch up to one of your energies to active mode, and add cards from your life to your hand until your life is until you have 6 life left, and then you just flip this over. So on his flip side, he has Overlord once per turn. When he attacks, you draw a card. When one of your opponents attack, you may actually choose one of your Yellow Demon Clan cards with an energy cost of 2 or less in your hand, and then just play it in rest mode. If you do, you negate the skill for the turn. So you can't do it again that turn, but it's still pretty good because it allows you to swarm. That's going to be helpful with your a lot of AOD decks right now. That's actually going to help you counter their swarm, so to speak, because you're going to be racing them basically. So it's sort of like a hard counter, because they're going to be countering a lot of your stuff. So now you're going to be doing stuff on their turn and allowing that, and yeah. So Limo, Trusted Friend. His activate you can actually activate his effect during the battle phase or during your main phase. You tap 2 red. You choose one of your red Broly cards in your battle area. Return it to your hand, and to its owner's hand, but it's usually going to be yours. And then you play this card from your hand. Baby the Saiyan Slayer. This is actually going to be my second baby deck. I have a super baby deck, and I'm going to have the blue baby deck. I'm actually going to take that for a test spin tomorrow. But we're hosting tournaments tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Double Strike, counter attack, negate the attack, and play this card. It's also a counter. So for the newer players that may be watching, basically my opponent attacks with this. I attack with this card. My opponent plays this. I could play this, and now that counters that. So my attack still goes through. This got countered. So once per turn during the main phase, our leader card is a blue baby card, which, like I said, baby cards usually are only found in a baby deck. It's not likely you're gonna. Actually, there's never any time you're gonna play a baby card outside of a baby deck. I may be mistaken. If I am, comment below. You can, if your leader is a blue baby card, you may look at the bottom card of your deck. If it's a mono blue battle card with a counter skill, and energy less than or equal to your current energy, then other than a copy of this card, you may actually play it. Otherwise, return it to the bottom of the deck. So again, we're seeing a lot of swarm so far, and just out of turn summoning type skills, which is pretty fun. And now we have SS Broly, the Rampaging Monstrosity. This is our rare out of here, right? Yeah. So his permanent, when this card has 2 or fewer markers on it, it can't attack. But his +1 is place up to 2 black battle cards with 30k power from your warp in your drop area. So you're gonna go ahead and it's basically like a early day mirror deck, or early day mirror and early day Mass Saiyan decks, where it was just warping everything and then recycling them back into the drop area. This is gonna do that with its +1. Its -4 is gonna activate main. You place up to 8 battle cards, black battle cards with 30k from your warp in your drop area. Then if your leader is Dark Broly card, it gets +15k power for the turn. And next we have Son Goku, Go-10, Baby's Minion. It's a counter play, and so you counter, you play it, and when it's being played, when the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's placed in the bottom of its owner's deck instead of being played. And then this card has Servant. We have Exceptional Ability Pan. She's a blocker. If you have a yellow unison in play, when this card is played, you draw a card. And she's a 1 cost, so that's not bad. Where did we say we're putting our yellows? We'll just throw it over there for now. You got Son Goku to new extremes, dual attack and counterplay. If your leader is green and you choose one of your unison cards and remove a marker from it, you can actually play this card. Then, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 5 or less, it goes to the drop area instead of being played. Next, we have Shun Shun, Haru Haru's sister. Nothing special. During your opponent's turn, if you have a black unison card in play, this card gets plus 10k power and blocker. I mean, she's not that special because you require a black unison in play. And so you would have to, one, make sure that you build a deck to ensure the survivability of your unisons. If your unison's not out, she's a puny 5k with no blocker or nothing. So you have to make sure you make those unisons survive. And you can guarantee their survivability if you're going to play this card. Because if not, she's just a 5k. If you can guarantee their survivability, keep them on the board for as long as you have her, she's your blocker and she's got 10k. Like I said, I've tested some of these cards on Untapped, and I haven't seen a lot of unisons go ahead and survive long with the new marker removing mechanic we have. Plus, usually your unisons are your opponent's targets, unless they can actually make game with or without your unison being on board. Master Roshi, Demonic Transformation. He's got Servant, and if your leader is a Yellow Demon Clan, when this card is played, draw a card, and you can't activate the auto skill on copies of this card for the turn. So we're going to put that in our Demon Clan pile. We got another Darkness Blast Stinger. Again, you have to have a leader card, a Dark Broly leader card. It gives one of your cards 10k. You can go ahead and send 2 of your black battle cards with 30k power from your drop area to your warp. And if you do, you can choose up to one of your leader cards, and it gets plus 5k for the turn. I find it funny that they say one of your leader cards when you only allowed to play one leader anyways. We got a 1-drop Son Gohan. We've got Vegeta Saiyan Youth. As long as your leader is red when this card is played from your hand, you choose up to one of your red unison cards and item marker. Really good card if to combo with, what's his name? I can't think right now. So we got this leader again. Mr. Boo. Birth of a Super Warrior. This requires your leader to be a red Gogeta BR. And you can choose from one of the 2 effects. So the first effect is that you can choose is play or add to your hand 1 skillless Son Goku BR card with an energy cost of 1 and up to 1 skillless Vegeta BR card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck, then shuffle your deck. So basically, you're going to go ahead and add something. You're going to go through your deck and be like, oh, you're going to play this and say, I want to add a Son Goku BR and a Vegeta BR skillless with a cost of 1 from my deck. To my so that go, and then they go to your hand. Or you can go ahead and just play up to one skillless Son Goku BR and 1 skillless Vegeta BR with a cost of 1 from your hand. Play or add up to 1 blah blah blah, and then yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and play or add to your hand up to 1 of both of those cards, and then with an energy. Okay, so yeah, the play or add to your hand up to 1 skillless Son Goku BR with an energy cost of 1, and up to 1 skillless Vegeta BR with an energy cost of 1 from your drop area. So it's either you're going to add them from your drop area or add it from your deck. Either way, it's still pretty good for a 1-drop card, especially if you're running skillless. Then we have our big Dark Broly Demon Realm Ravager. So he's a unique. Again, unique just means you can only have 1 on the field at a time. You cannot play 2 of them, whereas usually you can go ahead and play 2 of the same card. If your leader is a Dark Broly card and you send 6 black cards other than this card to your drop area, from your drop area to your warp, play this card from the drop area. So black, again, it says black card, so you can actually have like these in there and then just throw them out. Usually, just keep in mind if it says like battle cards, these are unison cards. They're not battle cards. It would say up here battle. This one says unison. But because this is just saying black cards in general, we could have a drop area like this, and then he's in a drop area. We're gonna go ahead and take those 6 and just warp them, and there we go. When he's played, send up to one of your battle cards from your opponent's drop. Send up to one battle card from your opponent's drop area to their warp, and then your opponent chooses one card in their hand and sends it to their warp. And you can't play copies of this card for the turn. That's simple enough and perfectly fine. Next, we have our blocker, Oob, Power of Hope. If you have a blue unison in play, when this card is played, you draw a card. We have a Babidi, Evil Mind Snatcher. So when he's played, you choose one of the following effects. You can either activate up to one Majin Quickening from your deck or hand, and then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Or you can look at the top 7 cards of your deck and add up to one Vegeta with a card with the Servant skill among them, and then you shuffle your deck. Next, we have our Broly, the Awakened Demon. This is the backside. If you have a red Broly card, BR card in play, that he actually gains crit. When this card attacks, draw one card. Then this card gets plus 5k for the battle. Choose one, and then his other auto is you actually choose a card in your hand and discard it. When one of your red Broly BR cards is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill and KO'd, you actually get to choose one Broly BR card with an energy of 4 or less in your hand and play it. For our front side, it's actually just a once per turn. Add one card from your life to your hand, and this card gains crit. Activate main. Add up to one red extra card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck to your hand and shuffle your deck. Then negate the skill for the game. When your life is at 4 or less, you may switch 2 of your energy to active mode. So, we said we're playing Broly over here. Cool. And we have Sun Goten, Bonds of... Did we? Yeah, this is the same card. Yeah, we got that. So we got Bonds of Friendship. Zoldo of the Demonic Elite Force. It's a super combo. If your leader is yellow and you have 4 or less in your life, when you combo with them, you get to draw a card. And here's our 3-star ball, Parasitic Darkness. When this card actually counts as a Dark Dragon Ball in all areas, meaning that cards that activate Dragon Balls from your deck or allow you to go ahead and look for those cards, those Dark Dragon Balls, they're actually going to go ahead and allow you to this actually can be searched out by them. So it's an activate battle where you get to choose one of your cards, and that card gets plus 5k for the battle. The activate main, you just choose one mono green Majin Buu card with an energy cost of 3 in your battle area and place it under this card. So we're gonna play this, and we're gonna play a Majin Buu card under him. I don't remember where I put that Majin Buu card that we drew. No. So we're just gonna, so we have this guy out. We're gonna take him, throw it under here, and now we're gonna go ahead and choose up to one green Majin Buu Zeno card with an energy cost of 5 or less in your deck or hand, and play it on top of the chosen card in active mode. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Oh no, sorry. It's actually the other way around. But yeah, you're gonna play this for free. You have this card out, you're playing this for free, you're throwing it under him, and then you're gonna play the Majin Buu Zeno. Next we have Ba, Broly's first friend. He's a blocker. When he's played, you add up to one mono red Broly BR card with an energy cost of 5 or less from your deck to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. We have Bibidi, creator of Majin Buu. Overlord once per turn, and when he is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, you choose one green battle card with energy cost of 3 or less and a servant skill in your hand, and play it. Dr. Mew, creator of the Machine Mutants. If your leader is Blue Baby, when he's played, you look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 1 mono blue card with a counter skill among them to your hand, and then you place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in any order. We got SS Gogeta, Prophet of Demise. Double strike. When he attacks, you draw a card, then he gets 5k, and then once per turn, you can activate Union skill. When you activate a Union skill, you draw a card. And then front side, when this card attacks, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck. You add 1 red extra card with an energy cost of 1 among them to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Once per turn, when you activate Union skill, you get to draw a card, and he awakens when you have 4 or less life, and you can switch 2 of your energy. So next we have Son Gohan. That is nice. That we're getting some vanilla. Some shiny vanillas. And then we got Makio Star. It's a field card, 1-drop field card. You activate it. You look at the top 5 cards from your deck. You add up to 1 yellow demon clan among them to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. As long as your leader is a yellow demon clan, at the end of your turn, you choose up to 1 demon clan card with energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it with its skills negated for the turn. So, next we got, yes, his name is Vinegar of the Demonic Elite Force. Keyword vinegar. He's named after a food. So when he is played, you look at the top 5 cards from your deck, and you get to play up to 1 yellow demon clan card with an energy cost of 2 or less among them, other than copies of this card in rest mode, then shuffle your deck. Now, he has an auto, so you can actually tap 1 yellow, and if your leader is a demon clan, when you activate an overlord skill, you actually get to play this card from your hand. You can't play copies of this card for the turn, but that's fine. And then we got Tawa, Union of Magic and Science. So when her skills can't be negated in any area, and you can't play this card from any area unless your leader is Dark Broly. So she's actually meant for a Dark Broly deck. She can't attack, and when this card is played, add up to 1 Dark Dragon Ball from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Activate main, once per turn, tap a black, add up to 1 Dark Dragon Ball card from your drop area to your hand. So there's no way for you to run out of the Dark Dragon Balls. Videl, a hero's daughter, blocker. If you have a green unison in play, when you play this card, you draw a card. We got another Great Devilman, Demonic Trickster, counterplay. Actually, should be putting those over here. So yeah, this is the other mat we have. So that's from like set 8. Next we have Bulma, Demonic Transformation, Servant. Activate main, once per turn, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and add 1 yellow unison card with a specified cost of 3 or up to 1 yellow demonic demon clan card with an energy cost of 3 or less among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it's pretty good because it allows you to get those unisons. And again, we're getting a mirror. We're getting not 1 mirror card, but we're actually getting a 2nd mirror card here, which is pretty cool. I loved the mirror. I loved Mirror as a leader. Back in the days, he had a really cool effect where he could go ahead and bring recycle the stuff, so you could overwhelm and then use his skill to go ahead and bring some stuff from the warp to your drop area and then use that. He also does like Union Absorb once in a while. So Mirror, Arcane Overflow, Union Absorb, choose 1 Tower card in your warp, place it under this card, then choose 1 card in your hand, discard it, and you choose 1 Mirror with an energy cost of 6 in your deck and play it on top of him. He has an auto burst 3. When this card is played, you draw 2 cards. Dr. Mew, again, he's just, as long as your leader is Blue Baby, which is obviously where you're going to play it, you're just going to add up to 1 mono blue card with a counter skill among them after you look at the top 3 cards. Goliomite, Beast of the Planet Vampa. He's a blocker, and as long as your leader is red and it's your turn when this card is used in a combo, if your opponent has 3 or less energy, you get to choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 30k power or more and KO it. Baby Artificial Life Form, counter. If your leader is mono blue, switch up to one of your mono blue energy to active and then play this card. And then when your leader is a blue baby card, when this card is played, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it in the at the bottom of their deck. We have this is the baby leader that we've been waiting for to see. This is the backside baby spirit of the Tuffles. He's Overlord. When his card attacks, he draws a card. Main phase, once per turn, you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and add up to 1 mono blue card with the counter skill among them. And then the rest just go at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then you choose 1 card in your hand and place that at the bottom of your deck as well. So his front side, when you place this card in your leader area, activate up to 1 planet Tuffle from your deck. When his card attacks, you draw a card, and then to awaken, you have to have 4 or less life, and then you draw 2 cards. And what it's saying is that basically, when you're setting up your deck, you know, you're shuffling your deck, you're putting your leader there. Well, actually, you're gonna put your leader first, and then you're gonna go through your deck, be like, oh, there's my Planet Truffle. Play your Planet Truffle, then you shuffle your deck. Tuffle, sorry. So that's how that works. We got Nappa, Elite Warrior. He's the super combo where your leader is red, you have 4 or less life. You get to draw a card when you combo with him. And we're going to put that with the Broly pile, actually. And then Broly, Power of the Great Ape. Swap 5, tap 1, mono red Broly BR with energy cost of 5. He is a servant, and if your leader is red, when this card is played, you can actually choose one of your red unisons and add a marker to it. And then your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and sends it to their warp. And then at the end of your opponent's next turn, they add the card sent to their warp by the skill to their hand, from their warp to their hand. So it's a temporary, but if your opponent's like down to like 1 card, that actually pretty much screws them because that could be a super combo, and they would just end up top decking, which is pretty helpful, especially if you somehow manage to get 2 of them out or whatever. We got our 1-drop Broly Savage Rush. So his skills can't be negated in any area. You can't play this card from any area unless your leader is Dark Broly. So again, it's a Dark Broly deck. He can't attack anyways, but you can tap 1 black during your main phase and send 3 battle cards from your drop area to your warp and then play him from your drop area. Prince of Destruction Vegeta, Life and Death. He is a double strike, 3-drop combo for 5, 20k power. He has the Servant skill, and once per turn, when your opponent activates a counter skill, you can actually switch this card to active mode. And again, the really cool thing about these Broly cards is that if you notice all the cards that are going into the Broly deck, they all share, aside from these 2. Well, actually, aside from like that right there and that. So far, we have 5 30k cards. And there's a lot of 30k mentioned in the Broly stuff, so just food for thought. And like even Baby, his stuff is you're looking at 20ks, you got 5ks. The 5ks are pretty much just like your searchers and whatnot. That's your Dr. Mayu. Yeah, so cards are definitely getting interesting. All right, so we got another spicy card. We got the Mirror Arcane Overflow. 1 tower from your ward, place it under him, and then get a 6-drop from your deck. And then burst 3, you get to draw 2 cards. Bulma, Demonic Transformation Servant. You could look at the top 5, add up to 1 yellow unison with a specified cost of 3, or you can just go ahead and get a yellow demon card with an energy cost of 3. We got Psy Devilman Exploding with Evil. So that's a 15k attacker, counter negate. And as long as your leader is Dark Broly, when this card is played, you can actually place 2 black battle cards with 30k from your deck in your drop area and then shuffle your deck. So that's your deck thinner. Piccolo Bad Omen. That's going to allow you to add 1 card from your life. You get to look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. And then you could just choose a yellow, play up to 1 yellow skillless battle card with an energy cost of 1. So that vanilla deck that's been around for like ever is definitely going to be annoying and definitely going to be spamming a lot more. Limo, Trusted Friend. Tap 2, choose 1 red Broly card in your battle area, return it to your hand, and then you can play this instead. 3-drop Oob, 30k. Vanilla. Paragus, Oath of Vengeance. Unique, Overlord. Once per turn. And then when you play him, you actually get to look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Add up to 1 Broly BR card or Red Unison with a specified cost of 1 among them to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. We got another Gotenks leader. And here is our Planet Truffle. That is looking really, really nice. We've had a Planet Truffle. It didn't look this nice before. It was yellow. It was not blue. And it was, yeah, it wasn't this amazing. Your leader is Baby Blue. Is Blue Baby, sorry. All of your energy is mono blue, which with this leader, in this set, you're going to be mono blue, so that's fine. Everything in this set is going to be about mono. When you activate a counter skill of a mono blue card with an energy cost of 5 or less from your hand, you actually get to reduce the cost of this card by 1. Not that it matters because it's a 3-drop and you're playing it for free with your leader anyways, the front side. You add 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it at the bottom of your deck. So that's not bad if you if you end up with a hand like this and it's turn 1, you can go ahead and just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of, not that you would, but I'm just saying put that on the bottom and then, yeah. So again, I'm just saying, I wouldn't advise to do that, but every game is different. And then we got Son Gohan Baby's Minion. He's a counter attack. He's got the Servant skill, and when he's played, your opponent can't attack for the turn unless they choose 1 card in their hand and place it at the bottom of their deck. So it's basically like Topo. Just the only difference is the cards are going in their deck as opposed to just getting rid of them instead of getting rid of their battle cards or something. We have SSB Vegeta, Technique Unchained. Activate main, tap 1. You get to choose 1 skillless Broly BR card with an energy cost of 1 in your battle area. Return it to its owner's hand. And you can actually play this card from your hand, and it gets 10k for the turn. And then the active main, you return this card to its owner's hand. Next, we have Instant Transmission, 10 times Kamehameha. Counter attack. Negate the attack, then place up to 2 black battle cards from your warp in your drop area, and then you get to activate the activate main. You actually have to tap 1 black, and then you choose 2 cards in your hand. You send them to your warp, and then you add this card from your drop area to your hand. So that's pretty helpful. Trunks Bonds of Friendship. If your leader is green, you can actually tap a green energy, and where was I? Okay, you can tap a green energy, and as long as your leader is a green Gotenks, you can then discard this card from your hand and play or add to your hand 1 green Sun Goten card with an energy cost of 3 from your deck. So it's a deck thinner. And at the same time, when this card is discarded from your hand by a Union skill, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck and add 1 green Unison with a specified cost of 2 among them, and then shuffle your deck. You have Super Water of the Gods. So you choose one of your battle cards with the servant skill, negate the skill, its skill for the turn, and then switch it to active mode. We got the Haru Haru. Gasio of the Demonic Elite Four. If your leader is Demon Clan and you discard this card from your hand, you could actually add a Makio Star from your deck to your hand and shuffle the deck. You get tap a yellow. If your leader is yellow, whatever. When you activate an Overlord skill, play this card from your hand. So we got that 15k right there. 2-drop. Very nice. Paragus New Ambitions. There's that Overlord card that we were talking about. We pulled it earlier. It's a common, so we're definitely going to see more of that. We got Oob, 3-drop, 30k. Majin Buu, Ghastly Energy. Barrier, and if your leader card is green, when this card is played, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards, unison cards, and remove a marker from it. And now we actually got a new Super Blutz Wave Generator. So this one's actually different from the one that was played in the red, yellow, blue, Super Baby deck. When you activate this card, you get to draw a card, and during the main phase, you can actually do this once per turn, because this actually counts as a field card. Your leader is a blue Vegeta GT only card. On its front side, place the top card of your deck under your leader card, and if there are 4 or more cards under it, you get to place all of those cards in their owner's drop areas, and then add up to 2 cards from your life to your hand. Then you place up to 2 cards from your life in your drop area. So it's, sorry. So it's a pretty interesting card. Where did we say we were putting Blue Baby? I don't think we actually. It's not Blue Baby. Sorry. I think I made a spot for that. Whatever. All right, and then we got a shiny Shun Haru's sister. That's the one I was telling you about, where you need a unison to make her like good. And for our secret rare in this pack, Is Shenron, the Cryomancer. So he's a counterplay, and your leader has to be yellow. And when you play this card, and the card being played is played in rest mode. So yeah, you play this card, and then the card being played just gets thrown in rest mode. So it's just like, oh, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna counter it with this guy, boom, that card comes in rest. For the activate main, we get to tap a yellow. I actually love the way these cards feel, so forgive me if you notice that I'm like playing around with it. So you tap a yellow, and then you discard this card from your hand, and you can play up to 1 Shadow Dragon card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck with its skills negated for the turn, then shuffle your deck. So I know that last set we got actually, what's the last set? Yeah. We got a couple weird dragon, weird things that had to do with like the Shadow Ball stuff and whatnot. And yeah, they were just like really bad. They might, I might actually I'm gonna do a video on like those cards, and then you guys can give me your opinion on it. Or if you guys know which ones I'm talking about from the Unison Warriors, you guys just go ahead and comment. So we got our 7-star ball, negative energy overflow. We've got Mr. Piggy on the back. It can't attack, and its effect and isn't affected by your opponent's skills, which is fine because it's got 1 power. Look at that, 1 power. Why would anybody want to attack with that? If your leader is a Shadow Dragon card and you place this card in its owner's drop area, you choose up to 1 Naturon Shenron. Wow. Naturon Shenron card with an energy cost of 2 from your deck or hand, and play it, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Okay. And then we got our leader that we saw before. Funny story, it's actually pretty funny that we got the Anniversary 2020 box, which just was allowing everyone to go ahead and build AODs, and that was a unison. And now we have a leader. So we got our Vanilla Son Gohan, 2-drop, 20k, 5 combo power. Another Haru Shun's sister. Shun's sister. We got the Super Water of the Gods. We can go ahead and negate, target one of our battle cards with Servant, negate its skills, and then switch it back to active mode. 3-drop, 30k Super Saiyan Goku, 5 combo, 5k combo. Final Shine attack. So 2-drop, counter attack. Leader's baby is mono blue. You negate the attack, then you may choose 1 mono blue card in your hand, discard it. If you do, you draw 2 cards. 1-drop Vegeta, 10k, 5k combo power. Again, we get our diabolic parasite baby counter play. He's got his Overlord skill, and as long as the card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's placed at there on the bottom of its owner's deck. So we got Chilai, Trusted Friend. She's a blocker. Tap 2 red. Choose 1 red Broly. BR card in your battle area, return to its owner's hand, and then you play this card from your hand. Yes. Technically, it's free. We got a shiny Demonic Transformation. And we've got our secret rare. Oh my god, this card feels freaking amazing. It is SS4 Broly, the Great Destroyer. He has Ultimate. He has Barrier. Ultimate just means you can only have 1 of them in your deck. Whereas unique, you can have 1 of them on the field at a time, but you can still carry 4 in your deck. Ultimate, you can only have 1 of them in your deck. So he's Ultimate, Barrier, Double Strike. That is freaking, this is a finishing card. It's a big boss monster, basically. Because now your opponent's not going to be able to do, to neg them or anything that would specifically target that card. So that is actually how it looks. This is freaking cool. So you choose 1 of your mono red Saiyan cards with an original power of 35 in your battle area. You place it in its owner's drop area. Play this card from your hand. Then choose up to 1 of your mono red leader cards, and it gets plus 10k power until the start of your next turn. All cards in your opponent's leader area, battle area, and combo area get minus 5k power / combo power. So like I said, this is your big boss monster. That is your finishing card right there. And now we have, so we got the instant transmission 10x Kamehameha, Bulma, wife of the prince, bonds of friendship, dark power absorption. Choose 1 Broly card in your battle area, and it gains dual attack for the turn. You can't activate copies of this card for the turn. Gasio. That's the one we were talking about, where it's where it allows you to go ahead and bring out your search for your Makio just by discarding him from your hand. And you can also activate an Overlord card, and then when you activate an Overlord card while this card is in your hand, you can go ahead and play him for free. Well, you tap 1, but so it becomes a 1 cost basically. We got Poutine. Another Garlic Jr. leader. Super Blitz Wave Generator. Pegasus New Ambitions. Baby the Body Snatcher. Counter attack. Oh, excuse me. You negate the attack. Switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active, and then play this card. And he has Overlord once per turn. We have a shiny Dark Power Absorption. SS3 Son Goku, Man on a Mission. So there's nothing special about this card. Okay, there is something special about this card. I mean special in effect outside of the realm of that he works in. So first off, he's a 6-drop. He's got a 5k power combo. He's 20k, and he's overarm 6 crit. He comes in with crit, and he also has double strike. So that's why I said he's got nothing special outside of his already cards, but he doesn't really need much of a effect to go ahead and work, because he's actually doing the double strike and crit. So it's really So he's basically done the work for you. So I would say if you're gonna play him in a deck, if you can give him dual attack, that'd be freaking ridiculous because then he's gonna have crit, double strike, dual attack, which means he's just gonna attack. If your opponent doesn't block, they take 2 damage. That's going straight to their drop area, and then he's gonna untap to do that again. So we got the 7-star ball, negative energy overflow. That is your card that he has like 1, and you're not gonna attack. He can't attack, whatever. As long as your leader is Shadow Dragon, you can place this card in its owner's drop area and then choose 1 Naturon Shenron card with an energy cost of 2 from your deck and hand, and then you play it. And then shuffle your deck. We've got SS3, Son Goku to New Extremes, dual attack, counterplay if your leader's green and you choose 1 of your unison cards and remove a marker from it. You can play this card, then if the battle card being played has 5 or less energy cost, it's then just thrown in their drop area. It's poop now. Tardo, that's again the Demon Clan card, so that's going to go ahead and play for 1 instead of 2 if you activate your Overlord skill. When he's played, you get to choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's next turn. Son Gohan here to help. That's your super combo. As long as your leader is green, you have 4 or less life. You get to draw a card. Shun Shun Haru Haru's sister. We've got the Higher Dragon. I feel like I like this concept with the 7-star ball. So we got 7-star ball, Parasitic Darkness. This one is a Dark Dragon Ball in all areas. You choose 1 of your cards and it gets plus 5k power for the battle, and then you get to choose 1 Black Broly card with an energy cost of 1 in your battle area, and then place it in its owner's drop area. Then you place 1 Dark Broly card from your deck to your drop area, and then you shuffle your deck if you look through it. Deborah, King of the Demon Realm, requires you to have a green leader, and then you can choose 1 of your unison cards, remove a marker from it, and then when you do, when this card is played, then you choose up to 1 of your opponent's unison cards and you remove that marker from theirs. Baby Artificial Life Form, counter. You're going to choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck as long as you have a blue baby. Sorry, a blue leader. So you don't have to play in a baby deck per se. You can go ahead and do like the blue Vegeta. If you want the second effect, you can, but the counter, if you just want to play it for the counter, you just need a mono blue leader. But it's really going to be powerful in a baby deck. That's why it's called baby. Vegeta Saiyan Youth. As long as you have a red leader, you can go ahead and choose 1 of your red unison cards and add a marker to it when you play that card. Zoldo, super combo. He's a Demon Clan. So I actually do want to mention that cards that allow you to add Demon Clan cards that are like 2 costs or whatever, super combo. That's all I'm just going to say, super combo. Now, our super rare is Baby Resolute Avenger. He's a unison card, 15k. He is a blocker, and if you have 2 or more yellow battle cards in play in rest mode, this card and your yellow leader card get plus 5k power. For +1, you get to activate. It's an activate main. At the end of your turn, you switch this card to active mode. So attack, end turn, active mode. I don't understand. I mean, like I said, I have to play the deck to understand what's the significance of that, because you can still attack a unison in rest mode, in either rest mode or active mode, so whatever. If your leader card is yellow, choose up to one of your mono yellow battle cards with an energy cost of 5 or less and switch it to active mode. This is where I was saying about the Super Baby deck. It was actually red-yellow. You would have yellow energy, so that actually helps that deck, which is still pretty relevant right now. SSB Son Goku Technique Unchained. So tap 1 red, you choose 1 skill of Son Goku BR with an energy cost of 1 in your battle area. Return it to its owner's hand. Then you can play this card from your hand, and it gets 10k power for the turn. And then you return it, and then for your active main, you can actually go ahead and return this to your hand. Videla, Hero's Daughter. She's your blocker, and as long as you have the green unison in play when you play her, you get to draw a card. Another Ultimate Transformation Mirror. Yamcha Demonic Transformation. Oh, Gravy, 2-drop. 0 combo power, but he's a 20k. We got another Majin Buu looking for a fight. We've got another baby leader. We've got the Counterattack Baby, successor of the Truffle King. You negate the attack and play him. When he's played, you look at the top, at the bottom of your deck. As long as it's a mono blue with a counter skill, and it's not this card, you can actually go ahead and add it to your hand. All right. So otherwise, you just throw it on the bottom of your deck. But yeah. Next, we got Vanilla Son Goku. We got another Planet Truffle. Hollow Baby Artificial Life Form. Raditz Saiyan Youth. That's your super combo. As long as your leader is red and your life is at 4 or less, and all your energy is red, you can actually, when you combo with him, he gets plus 10k for the battle, and then you may choose 1 card in your hand, place it at the bottom of your deck, and if you do, you draw 2 cards. Not 1, but 2. Super combos usually only draw you 1, so that is really nice that they've changed that here. Demon God Deborah Dark Dominion. If your leader is green, you discard this card from your hand and then choose 1 of your green unison cards and remove a marker from it. Then you get to add 1 Dark Dragon Ball card from your deck or drop area to your hand, and shuffle your deck. And if you look, shuffle your deck if you look through it. So next we got Birth of Super Warrior. Exceptional Ability Pan. The Majin Quickening. That's your field card. When you add cards from your life to your hand or place cards from your life in your drop area, place the top card of your deck under this card. If your leader is green, Evil Wizard Bobbity, which is the one that we were talking about. And you place this card and 4 cards under it. In your drop area, you get to play up to 1 green Majin Buu card with energy cost of 3 from your deck or drop area. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. That's a nice field card. There was actually originally a 10-drop card, which was like a pain in the butt. You needed the leader to go ahead and... you actually needed to play the red Majin leader to get it out automatically. So yeah, we had Great Devilman, Demonic Trickster. We've got Master Roshi, Demonic Transformation, 2-drop Son Gohan, 5k combo, 20k power. We've got our SS Gogeta, Prophet of Demise. Gogeta on one side, this one on the back. Baby the Body Snatcher, again, counter attack. Switch up to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode and play this card, and then he has Overlord once per turn. Bob, Broly's first friend. We've got the blocker. He adds 1 mono red Broly BR with energy cost of 5 or less from your deck, and then of course you shuffle your deck. Again, we got Mr. Piggy. Bula, Baby's minion, counter attack. Negate the attack and play this card, and then she has Servant. So we actually get a new baby card here. Finally, now we got the Rebellion Hammer. If your leader card is black and you send 3 black cards from your drop area to your warp, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it is played in its owner's drop area instead of being played. If you have 12 or more black cards in your warp, you reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So this actually goes down to like 1, which is like super easy if you're using like Vajeks as your leader. Or if you use Mira, that's another card that's pretty good, Mass Sand, and a Dark Broly deck, of course. Tawa, Dark Aura Deluge. This card's skills can't be negated in any area. She can't attack, and then once per turn, one of your black cards. Choose one of your black battle cards with 30k power and place it in its owner's drop area. Add up to 1 black battle card with 30k power from your drop area to your hand. Energy Field, that's a Demon Clan card. You just need 4 yellow Demon Clan battle cards on the field. Well, actually 4 Demon Clan cards. I stand corrected. On your field to go ahead and play this, and as long as you have those 4, you can actually play this from your hand without paying the cost. SS Sun Goku, Time Patrol Elite. Your super combo, if your leader is black and you have 4 or less life, when this card is used as a combo, you can draw a card. Bonds of Friendship. Dark Power Absorption. Nappa Elite Warrior, super combo. Another Majin Buu Ghastly energy, so he's got barrier. And as long as you have a green leader, when he's played, you get to choose one of your opponent's unison cards on move marker. Then we have Son Goku Shadow Dragon Suppressor, super combo. Yeah, we know which one this is. Blue leader, 4 less life. You get to draw a card when you combo with him. Goliathite, Beast of the Planet Vampa. He's a blocker, and as when you have a red leader, and his card is used in a combo, if your opponent has 3 or less energy, you get to choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 30k power or more, and then KO it. So that's a nice card. And then we have our shiny Son Goku. 1 drop, 10k, 5k power for combo. And we have Ice Shenron the Diabolic. So this guy has a X Evolve Ice Shenron, so that means that we're going to play this, and then we're going to go ahead and tap 1 yellow. We're going to play it on top of that, because it says tap 1 yellow, X Evolve Ice Shenron with energy cost of 2, so that is this guy right here. Evolve, boom. Counterplay, if your leader is mono yellow, play this card, and if the card being played has an energy cost of 5 or less, it's played with its skills negated for the turn. So you can actually either X Evolve, or you can go ahead and do the Hardcast 4 for a counter. If your leader card is a Shadow Dragon card, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards or unison cards, ignoring barrier, and negate its skills for the turn. The negate barrier part is actually really nice, because usually you can't actually target a card that has a barrier. So you would actually have to do like a field wipe. Again, Bulma, Baby's Minion, counterplay. As long as the card being played has an energy cost of 1, it's returned to its owner's hand instead. And then she's got Servant. Broly Leader, Energy Field. And we got Ultimate Transformation Mira, Son Gohan. Nice 10k. Psy Devilman. 2 drop, 15k, 5 combo power. Trunks Bonds of Friendship, 3 drop, 5 combo power, 15k. Dr. Miyu, 5k, 1 drop. Paragus Oath of Vengeance, that is our unique card. It is a Overlord. It's going to allow you to look at the top 5 cards and add 1 red Broly BR card, or you can add one red Unison card with specified cost of 1. Planet Truffle. And then we have Son Goku. That card actually came up in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, where they were actually saying that they were asking whether or not that was like a worse version of the card I was saying. So we got our SPR SS4 Son Gohan. beyond the ultimate. So he is a once per turn. When you activate an overwhelm skill, add a marker to this card. You can only activate overwhelm skills or dark overwhelm once per turn unless you use a card that says wormhole. So it's +1, activate main, place up to 2 black battle cards from your warp in your drop area. It's going to allow you to recycle. -3, activate main, add up to 2 black battle cards with powers between 20k and 30k from your warp add to your hand. Then this card gets plus 15k power and dual attack for the turn. So we're going to throw that with Mira. We've got the 3-star ball, negative energy, dark flow. It can't attack and it's not affected by your opponent's skills. And as long as you have a Shadow Dragon as a leader, you can actually place this card in your drop area. Choose up to 1 Ice Shenron card with an energy cost of 2 from your deck. Or hand, play it, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Gotenks, Friendship Fusion, Unique, Critical, Union Fusion, you tap 1 green. As long as you have a green Sun Goten and a green Trunks Youth. And then if this card would be removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, you may choose 1 card in your hand and discard it instead. Broly, Bonafide Saiyan, swap 4, swap 4, you tap 1 red, and you go ahead and swap him from the field to your hand to bring out a 4-drop. Broly BR, as long as it's mono red. He has Servant, and when this card is played, you choose up to 1 red Paragus BR with an energy cost of 1 in your hand and play it. So that means that you're going to go that when you swap into him, you're going to get this guy for free. I've seen people just go ahead do this and then Servant him, just get rid of him, put him at the bottom of the deck, and then draw a card. Here's a couple different ways you can go with that. We got another super combo, SS Goku's Time Patrol Elite, Super Water of the Gods, Majin Buu looking for a fight. We got Poutine. We've got Final Shine Attack. We've got Limo Trusted Friend. That is one of your, whatchamacallit? There's the card that's going to go ahead and start bouncing cards back to your hand to go ahead and play it for free. Diabolic Parasite. That is our Overlord. That is our card that is going to go ahead and say, hey, look, you're playing a card. Cool. Well, it's got 4 or less. Cool. Throw it on the bottom of your deck, and I'm going to reset one of my energy. Bulma. This is actually a full art. This is freaking... I love that the set has a lot of full arts now. So yeah, Counterplay, Servant, and Deborah, Dark Gambit. As long as your leader is green and you discard this card from your hand, you can actually choose 1 card in your deck, in your opponent's battle area, with an energy cost of 1, and it's a field skill, and then you place it in the drop area. Because as you notice, a lot of these leaders are just, okay, start area. Let's set up our play area. Let's go ahead and let's pop this leader on here. Oh, look at that. I get a field card. Well, now we got Deborah who's going to go ahead and take care of that. Because previously we had 1 card in one set, one of many sets ago, where he just came in and said, hey, yeah, I'm Vegeta. I'm going to sack myself and get rid of that field card. It was 1 card nobody ever played because it made no sense. Naturon Shenron the Terramancer. When this card attacks, play up to 1 Shadow Dragon Ball card from your drop area at the place up to 1 Shadow Dragon card from your drop area at the bottom of your deck. So there's the Oink Oink we saw. Boo Boo Volleyball. So it's pretty cool because there was actually a blue Gotenks that was called Boo Boo Volleyball. It was a super combo or something like that. I don't remember. But it was like, yeah, Boo Boo Volleyball Gotenks or something like that. So it's pretty cool that they brought it back. Counter attack, as long as your leader is green, Gotenks, you negate the attack, and then you can choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. And if you do, you add up to 1 Sun Goten with 15k power and up to 1 green Trunks Youth with 15k power from your drop area and add it, and then it goes to your hand. Dark Broly, the new Masked Saiyan. So unique blocker. Of course, you need a Broly leader, and you can send 6 black battle cards other than this card from your drop area to your warp, and then play this card from your drop area. And when this card is played, you can't play copies of this card for the turn. We've got our Parasitic Darkness 3-star ball. We have Gravy. We have Gassiu. Honestly, I feel like I'm saying that I have gas. That somebody has gas. Nappa, Elite Warrior. Super combo. Baby, successor of the Tuffle King. Majin Buu, Ghastly Energy. Barrier. And as long as your leader is green, you get when this card is played, you get to remove a marker from your opponent's unison. Vanilla, Son Goku, and rare full art SS Bardock, the Tenacious, Overwhelm 6, tap 1 black, and when this card is played using Overwhelm, your opponent can only attack with battle cards once during their next turn. When this card is played, you can't play copies of this card during your next turn, which is fine. So the reason why I like that card, it's freaking amazing, is because it's time magic, but it's a black time magic for black decks. And it's, I'm sorry, not time magic, it's Nimbus for black decks. It's a black Nimbus. Those of you that don't know, Nimbus, Flying Nimbus is a yellow card. You tap 1 or 2 cards, you discard a card, it negates the attack, and then you discard a card, and it says your opponent can only attack with one other battle card. This is actually nipping it head on, so it's literally saying, okay, I'm going to be a better Flying Nimbus and go ahead and say right now that you can only attack with 1 battle card. So that's pretty nifty. Again, it's battle cards, so your opponent will be able to attack with a battle card, your leader, and their unison. Their leader. Makio Star. Our field card. Golden Revenge. Counterattack, negate. So as long as you have a blue baby, you negate the attack, and then you choose one of your mono blue battle cards with a counter skill, return it to your hand. So again, like I said, we've got counterattacks, we've got counter plays. So if these babies are out, we're gonna play this. We're gonna bounce it. We're gonna say, oh, I need to negate 1 more attack. Bounce that back. They're gonna attack. Tap 1 blue. Play that, and now you're gonna be able to do negate the attack and also do some other stuff. And also send the. You get to look at the bottom of your deck, and then if it's a mono blue with a counter skill, you get to add it to your hand. So you're actually gonna get a nice +1 there. Prince of Vegeta, life and death, like we said. He's servant, double strike, and once per turn, when your opponent activates a counter skill, you get to switch him to active mode. We got a 3-drop Super Saiyan Son Goku, 30k, 5 combo power. We've got our Darkness Blast Stinger. Bulma, Demonic Transformation. Son Gohan, Here to Help, super combo. Super Blutz, Wave Generator. Shilai, Trusted Friend, that's your blocker. Tap 2, you get a red Broly in your battle area to your hand. And then you play this card from your hand. Deborah, King of the Demon Realm. 2-drop, that's going to go ahead and that's basically going to minus, that one is minusing a marker from your unison and your opponent's unison. As long as you hold on. When this card is played. Now we got another baby leader. A nice full art. Oh my god. Majin Buu, Ghastly Energy. They give them out so easily here in this set. And we've got our super rare Piccolo, Demonic Transformation. Counterplay, leader must be mono yellow. When you play this card, you can play this card, and then if the card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's played with its skills negated for the turn. During your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So next we have, let's see. All right, Sun Gohan and Higher Dragon Boundless Friendship. You draw one card, activate main once per turn, draw one card, and you play up to one yellow skillless battle card with an energy cost of 1 from your drop area. And then once per turn, when this card is in a battle, you if there's a monster card in your combo area, you get to draw a card. So essentially, you're going to be drawing 1, 2, and then draw for turn. So this is front side. During your turn, if you have a skillless battle card in play, he gets 5k. So he's going to be a 25. He's going to be a 15k leader, as long as you have the skillless card battle card in play. And then when he attacks, you draw a card. Then you add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay. I feel like they're trying to get rid of the there's a skillless skillless Goku deck that is out there. I feel like they're trying to get rid of that one. Power of Hope. That's the blocker we were talking about. And when if you have a blue Unison card in play, you can when he's played, you draw a card. You got Broly Savage Rush. Again, you can only play him. He cannot attack, and he can't be negated in any area. You can't play him from any area unless your leader is Dark Broly. You send 3 black battle cards from your drop area to your warp, and then you play his card from your drop area. Master Roshi Demonic Transformation. We've got our 3-star ball Parasitic Darkness. Piccolo Bad Omen, that's for the skillless. Another Garlic Jr. Vegeta Saiyan Youth. Ba, Broly's first friend. Planet Truffle. And a rare SS3 Vegito Peerless Warrior. Once per turn, when you activate a union skill, draw 1 card. So you're going to bring this baby out. You're going to activate his +2. His +2 says choose all of your mono green battle cards and they gain revenge until the start of your next turn. On top of that, you're going to go ahead and do that. You're going to draw a card, and then his ultimate is if your leader is mono green, you look at your opponent's life, place 1 card among them in your drop area, then your opponent shuffles their life, chooses 3 cards in their hand and discards them. So this is, I'm not sure where I'm going to play that yet, but yeah, that's one of the cards. We got Son Goku Forever in our memories. If your leader is yellow, all of your battle cards and your opponent's battle cards with original cost of 5 or less have their skills negated, and all of your battle cards with energy costs of 1 get plus 5k power. For +0, you get to activate the main, play up to 2 yellow skillless battle cards with an energy cost of 1 from your drop area, and then for -2, your opponent can only attack with battle cards once during their next turn as long as your leader is yellow. So we got baby Bulma, baby's minion, Sun Gohan and Higher Dragon, flying high. It's a unique, it's dual attack, and if this card would be removed from a battle area, it is sent to its owner's warp instead. All of your yellow skillless battle cards will, with energy cost of 1, get plus 5k. So this is getting pretty disgusting for skillless right now, because skillless are already a very powerful deck. I think from what I heard, the most expensive skillless deck right now is like $700-800, something like that. So we've got a leader that's going to give them plus 5k. We have a Unison that's going to give them plus 5k. And we have this that's going to give them plus 5k. So they're essentially looking at 15k for the beginning of the game. Because on the flip side, the leader loses that boost that he gives them. But that's fine, because you're going to have this one and this one. Which this one's just like, yeah, as long as everything's skillless, so that's fine. And yellow. This one you have to have your with original cost of 5 or less. All of your battle cards with energy cost of 1 get plus 5k. So that's still pretty good. activate main, we get to tap 1 yellow if you have 3 or more energy and choose 2 of your yellow skillless battle cards with energy cost of 1 and place them in their owner's drop areas. You get to play this card from your hand. So you're not playing 6, you're actually doing it for 1 and 3. 1 and 2 cards, that's fine. Baba the Evil Mind Snatcher. It's one we were talking about where you can look up to 7 cards and add a Vegeta with the Servant skill among them and shuffle your deck, or you can go ahead and activate Majin Quickening from your deck or hand and then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Zoldo of the Demonic Elite Four, that's the super combo. Super Saiyan Goku, 3-drop, 30k, 5k combo. Dark Power Absorption, Son Goku, Time Patrol Elite, Chilai, Trusted Friend, Son Goku, Shadow Dragon Suppressor. We've got the SSB Gogeta, SS4 Goku Energy Annihilator. And you know what's funny? I'm going to show you guys something funny. So, that was the rare, right? That was right behind it. We actually got a double Energy Annihilator. So, he is a unique blocker. When this card is played, your opponent places one of their energies at the bottom of its owner's deck. At the end of your turn, you switch this card to active mode. Then your opponent chooses one of their battle cards and one of their energy and places them at the bottom of their deck, of their owner's deck in any order. So, we got Technique Unchained. And we've got the Broly leader, Dark Broly and Paragus. So, once per turn, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand and look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Place up to 3 black battle cards with 30k among them in your drop area and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. When he attacks, you draw a card. If you have 4 or less life, you get to draw 2 cards and flip them. On his flip side, you have an activate main, which is once per turn. Place up to 3 black battle cards with 30k power from your warp in your drop area and then draw a card. And then you can activate during the battle. You can choose one of your black battle cards with 30k in your hand or battle area and then just place it in the warp in its owner's drop area. And this card gets 5k power for the turn, for the battle. Tawa, Union of Magic and Science. Haru Shun Shun's sister. Zolda of the Demonic Elite Force. Majin, the Majin Quickening. So it's pretty cool because it's a 1-drop, but you have cards that are going to allow you to play that from your deck without actually having to play it, so it's basically free. Arcane Overflow. 1-drop Vegeta, 10k. Vanilla. We got the Bibbidi. That's something that allows you to play this for free from your deck if you want. 3-drop Oob, 30k. Naturon, the Terramancer, and we've got Kale, Savage Berserker. When this card is played, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 1 mono red Saiyan from among them, and then the rest get placed at the bottom of your deck in any order. Now, once per turn, when one of your red battle cards activates a swap skill, you get to add a marker to this card. She has a -7 skill, so she's, I don't know, but activate main, choose up to 1 of your opponent's leader cards, and it gets -15k power for the turn. Then choose up to 1 mono red battle card with an energy cost of 5 or less and a swap skill in your hand, and you can play it. So again, she's like basically a one turn thing. You're gonna play her, you're gonna do that, and boom. That's about it. She's a one-hit wonder. Son Goku Saiyan Youth. That's your blocker. Tawa Dark Aura Dulge. The Majin Quickening. Tardo of the Demonic Elite Force. Sun Gohan here to help. Psy Devilman Exploding with Evil. Bonds of Friendship. Paragus Oath of Vengeance. Mr. Boo. Son Goku. Baby the Body Snatcher. And another SPR. Garlic Jr., Overlord of the Dead Zone. So I feel like we've drawn this one before. Or it might have been another SPR. Oh, no. We did, but it wasn't the same SPR. So that's literally the difference between the two cards. It's basically one's more plain than the other. And this one's like, oh yeah, I'm on steroids. That's 2 SPRs in one box. Fidel, A Hero's Daughter. Yeah. And now we have our SS4 Vegeta Ultimate Evolution. That's the back side. The front side is how this looks. When he attacks, you draw a card. Once per turn, when you deal damage to your opponent by attacking with this card, you get to actually look at the top card. So we're going to look at the top card of our deck. And then if it's a mono blue card, you may actually place it in your energy in rest mode. Otherwise, you just go ahead and keep it at the top, so it just goes in rest mode like that. Or if not, you just be like, oh, I need that card. I'll just leave it there. And then when your life is 4 or less, you draw a card and then flip this card. And then that is when he goes ahead and does this, and he gets to draw when he attacks, but that's only once per turn. So a lot of so older leaders did not have once per turn type skill. It was just when they attacked, you drew a card. So there was a lot of like dual attack and boom, and then draw a card, attack, draw a card, untap, draw a card, attack again, and then draw a card. But now it's once per turn. And then once per turn when you activate a counter skill with this card, switch this card to active mode. So that's why it's like that, because it's like attack, draw a card. Oh, I do counter, but now I'm going to attack, but I'm not going to draw a card for attacking. Once per turn when you deal damage to your opponent by attacking, he's just going to do the same thing that his front side did, where he's just going to be like, let's peek at what I'm going to get next. You know what? Let's throw this in energy. I need a ramp. Garlic Jr., Commander of the Demon Clan, Deflect, Indestructible, Overlord once per turn. And as long as your leader is a yellow Demon Clan, when this card is played, activate this skill during your opponent's next turn, and your leader cards and unison cards don't take damage from attacks of cards that have double strike or triple strike skills. So double strike, they do 2 damage when the attack goes through. Triple strike, 3 damage when the attack goes through. Yamcha Demonic Transformation. 2 SPRs. Shun, Piccolo of Bad Omen, Dark Power Absorption, 7-star Ball, Mr. Boo, Golemite, and we got Krillin Moments Before Comeback. Super combo, and as long as your leader is yellow, you have 4 or less life. And all of your energy is yellow when you combo with this card. It gets a 10k combo power for the battle, and then you may choose 1 card in your hand, place it at the bottom, and draw 2 cards. And then SS Bardock the Tenacious. The 1 card, this is the card that I'm just like, wow. When he's played using Overwhelm, your opponent can only attack with 1 battle card once during their next turn. Of course, you can't play any more of him. And then we're actually going to wrap it up after this because I didn't realize the time. But you guys already know what's going on. So we got Gotenks Return of the Reaper of Justice, unique. If your leader's mono blue Super Saiyan, card, and you have a blue Unison card in play, play this card from your hand in rest mode. And then we got that one. We got the 7-star Ball, Boo Boo Volley, Higher Dragon, Gravy, Son Gohan, We got another Gotenks Extravagant Assault, Bibbidi, creator of Majin Buu, Vegeta, 7-star Ball, and is actually the hollow version of that other leader, and Planet Vampa. It's a field card. As long as your leader is red Broly BR and you add a card from your life to your hand, you get to look at the 7 cards from the top of your deck, and you play up to 1 Broly BR, Paragus BR, Ba BR, or Golemite BR with 5k power or less among them, and then shuffle your deck. If you play the card, you choose 1 card in your hand and you discard it. So that is everything we have there. We have this other box. I can't find the scissors. We got scissors here. I got you. I got it though. It's all done. You know what? Might as well just open it and then we'll just see what other SPRs we get out of here, right? So let's see. We have I'm sure we're gonna go ahead and get let's see. What do we have? All right, so we've got a couple more cards for Demon Clan and stuff like that. Broly. Yeah. We got a couple different. I mean, we got 2 Broly decks set up right here, just from 1 box. So, you have your Broly deck, you have your baby deck. Yeah, you get 1 box, you're set. I mean, I have 2 boxes right here, and I mean, you're gonna get play sets. Like we got our shiny 3-star ball over here. That was a uncommon.
Oh, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? Then we have
I didn't even know you were down
7-star, yeah. We got Demon God Dabora, Gassiu, but doesn't look like we're getting a. I mean, we got a shiny. That's not bad. Let's see. What do we have? Did we get anything here? Or did the other box have like all the SPRs? Boo and okay, so we got a secret rare. We got Gotenks Earth Shattering Might. When you activate a union skill, add a marker. +0, draw a card. Yeah, so we got that one before. I think that was our SPR on the other pack. Bulma, Broly. Okay, all right. I mean, so far I feel like this set is really good. The Demon Clan I actually do want to play it because I feel like it's Bojack's it's like a Bojack deck but better. I could be wrong, but I just feel like there's more to it than when we had Bojack. So we've got, let's see, nope, nope. So we're trying to beat or meet the last box because the last box gave us super, oh my god. So we've got, oh man, somehow. All right, so we got Baby Resolute. This is our SPR, that's 1. If you have, actually we already got that one, right? So So if you have 2 or more yellow battle cards in play in rest mode, this card and your leader card get plus 5k, plus 1. At the end of your turn, you switch this card to active mode. And then -2, as long as your leader is yellow, you get to choose one of your yellow mono yellow battle cards with energy cost of 5 or less and switch it to active mode. Alright, so I'll make the baby deck when I get home. So we have 1. Right there. So let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Okay. All right. Let's see. Come on. All right. So we're down to 3. Let's see. All right. So we got a shiny common and a rare. Vegeta Disciplined Warrior Super Combo. So you need a leader who's blue. Your life has to be at 4. Your energy has to be blue. When you fulfill those requirements, he gets a 10k combo. You discard a card from your hand. You place a card from your hand at the bottom of your deck, and if you do, you draw 2 cards. So, got that. Come on. Don't fail us now. We've got 1 SPR, so we gotta get 1 more SPR to go ahead and match the other one, or 2 more to beat the first box. So let's see. We're going in a good direction here. I feel like there's a good direction. Could be, maybe. All right. Come on. Ooh, that's actually nice. SS3, Vegeta, Unstoppable Evolution. Overwhelm 6, tap 2 black. When he's played using Overwhelm, you draw a card, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and send it to its owner's warp. That is a rare. Great Saiyan Man Super Combo. Your energy has to be green, your leader has to be green, your life has to be at 4, and then he gets 10k power for a combo, and then you choose 1 card in your hand, place it at the bottom of your deck, and you draw 2 cards. All right, come on. Let's see. Ooh, another Kale. Nice. I don't like her that much, but it's not that bad. Ooh, come on. Come on, all right. You can do it. We can do it. I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and pull it off. We got a shiny one, and we got the Beyond Limits SPR. Oh yeah. So we met the other box. We got another SPR. Let's see. We got some super combos here. We got some double strikers. Vanillas. I'm pretty sure you're just gonna get like 2 SPRs a box, which is, I think, more than any of the other ones. Oh, we got a secret rare. All right. It's the moment of truth, guys. All right, come on. Come on. Ooh. I mean, the freaking negates are like amazing. And the artwork on this card game is epic. All right. Shiny Oob. Actually makes you feel like he's gonna throw that Kamehameha at you. All right. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. Come on. Can we do it? Can we do it? Ooh. The Prince Strikes Back Super Combo. Leader has to be black. You have to have 4 or less life. all your energy has to be black, and then he gets a 10k combo power, and then you get to take one card, put it at the bottom of your deck, and you draw 2 cards. Let's see. We know that these are going to just be commons and uncommons and stuff in the front. And then we're going to see the good stuff in the back. Ooh, maybe? I mean, we're seeing a lot of good stuff. Okay, okay. Broly, SS Broly Ultimate Power. Your leader has to be red, and when he's played, you choose one of your red unison cards, add 2 markers to it, then choose up to 3 cards in your opponent's hand. Send them to the warp, and at the end of your opponent's turn, next turn, they all add all cards sent to their warp by the skill from the warp to their hand. He is unique, he has crit, and he has double strike. So, we got that. Come on. We're just gonna speed through these real quick. And then we're gonna get to the good and to the juicy parts. And we'll slow down, come on. Ooh, another oink oink. All right, we got Super Icy, we got a counterplay. If Super Ice Ray, if your leader is mono yellow, if the card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's played in rest mode. Speed through that. Come on. Ooh. Ah, that guy again. But hey, we got Dark Parasite, Majin Buu. If your leader is mono green, and you choose one of your unison cards and remove a marker from it, when this card is played, you choose up to one of your opponent's unison cards and remove a marker from it. Then your opponent chooses a card in their hand and one of their battle cards and places them in the drop area. Alright. So we're nearly there. Like I said, we're just going to speed through these commons real quick, because we've already seen all of these. Come on. And then we're going to slow down when we get to the back. Another one of those. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of Guardian, SS4, Son Goku, and Exceptional Ability Pan. Alright. Got that. We might not see another SPR. I'm actually not feeling optimistic anymore. Bardock, Strategic Mind. Deflect, and if your leader's mono red, when this card is played, you choose up to one of your red unison cards and add 3 markers to it. Not 1, 3. Alright. Another Majin Buu. And Bonafide Saiyan. Nice. Alright. Let's go through all this. Ooh, Technique Unchained Vegeta. Choose one skillless Vegeta BR card with cost of energy 1. So it's the same thing as the skillless one we saw, where he bounces that vanilla 1 drop, and then he could bounce himself back. And you just do it over again. And we got another one. And we got another rare. So, X-Evolve Naturen Shenron with energy cost of 2, and when he is played, you can place 3 Shadow Dragon cards from your drop area at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then this card gains dual attack for the turn, and when this card is used in a combo, you play 1 7-star ball negative energy overflow from your drop area. And Friendship of Fusion. Okay. So we got 2 more. We've got 2 more. Let's see. Come on. We've got another leader. And it's looking like we've got this one for shiny. And oh. Alright. So here we go. Violent Rays. Counter attack. As long as your leader is red, you negate the attack and you can choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. If you do, you choose one of the following. So your opponent can't attack with battle cards with 20k power or more for the turn, or your opponent can't attack with unison cards with 20k power or more for the turn. Last pack. Let's see. Are we gonna beat our record? I'm pretty sure we're not. And this one's actually fighting me. It's like, no, don't open me. All right. Ooh, oh, oh. And the shiny one is Dark Broly New Mass Saiyan. All right, guys. So that is the boxes. That is the ratio. You're mostly gonna see a lot of the same cards. You get 1 box. You can make at least 1 or 2 decks. The mirror deck, obviously, you're gonna have to go for like older boxes, older sets, to go ahead and make that deck. But this is what you're looking at: 2 SPRs. The SPR, this one is actually SS4 Beyond the Limit Ultimate. It actually says on the box you're gonna get that card. It doesn't tell you that it's gonna be an SPR, but that's your SPR. That is your other SPR that you're gonna draw. So you get 2 SPRs per box. And then I'll do like a video where you guys get to see the 2 decks or all the decks in action or whatever. All right, guys. So have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share, and all that fun shenanigans. Peace out, guys.